Well, camp. I liked camp a lot. One thing I definitely learned and took away from this camp is how real everyone is with their relationship with God. And it's definitely strengthened me and encouraged me and helped me out a lot. Yeah, it's been good coming here. And it's helped me realize how much I've backslidden in my own spiritual walk with God. So yeah, I'll definitely be going home as a changed person. I won't be going back as the same person as I used to be.
The Sozo camp has been a really big blessing for me. But what we do at the Sozo camp is we get up, I think it's about 5:30 every morning, and then we have a time with God, personal devotions and unit sharing. Then we get up, have line call, just morning exercise, and then we'll come and have breakfast. And after breakfast is one of my favourite parts, deep Bible study. And that's where we study, how to study the Bible or different things in the Bible. And then after that we'll usually do some training for canvassing or help work. So help work is where we have parties or groups of young people which go out and help the community in weeding or house maintenance or gardening or just anything like that. So after we've done that, we'll go out on the doors or canvassing or help work. Then when we get back, we just have like another line call, then we have tea. And yeah, then we'll have like a campfire program, and that's where we talk about testimonies from the day and might do a bit of a debrief and another Bible study. So yeah, camp's a real big blessing. But my favourite parts is deep Bible study, and we get to go swimming, so that's really good.
My favourite part of camp was help work and canvassing, and before canvassing I was a bit nervous about speaking about God and things like that, so that's really helped.
Food's been awesome.
Favourite program of the day? I've had a lot of people ask me that question. I've enjoyed probably nearly everything, but I probably have to admit I really enjoyed the canvassing.
I've been doing the help bands. That's helping people clean up their places. We helped this fellow clear a fire break at one. Then we went and split the firewood up that we'd cut from it. And yeah, they were very grateful.
Okay, give your brother. All right, blessings to you all. I'm not going to say stay dry, I'll just say stay as dry as you can.
All right, have we had a good day, guys? Yeah. Why has it been so good?
Because we got some books out to bless other people.
Yes, amen. And why are we stopping?
Because we were tired too.
Yes. Do you want to stop?
The Sabbath is coming. The commandment says we must stop.
That's right.
She opens the door and we go through the canvas, and she's like, I'm a Christian myself, I'm so happy to see young people out there, even in the rain, trying to share the gospel. And
yeah, so on Tuesday I went out with Liesel. We were canvassing businesses first, and then so I was a bit too nervous to start off, so Liesel started off. And actually the businesses were really open to our books, and about half of them bought books, so we got 4 books out. It's amazing. Got 2 great controversies out of those businesses. After just going so well, and then suddenly it seemed like the devil was trying to discourage me. I was getting, my feet were getting sore, my stomach was going absolutely crazy. I wanted to stop, but I remember what Mr. Pruitt said, so I decided to just keep on going. So I prayed again, and then from then we just got 8 books out, 9 books out, altogether 15. It's been so amazing. Awesome. How God has answers prayers so quickly. Amen. Yeah, that's what I like about it.
There's a group of us here who have spent a whole 7 weeks together at the canvassing program and now at the Zozo, and it's pretty sad to have to go our separate ways, but we know that God's going to be with us wherever we go. We just wanted to encourage each other in that, and just seek God's wisdom to know how to live more fully for Him.
It's just such a blessing to have so many people who are really on fire for God in the one place together, and to be able to pray together, have worships together and encourage each other and just share our different experiences and be able to learn from each other. It's just been a real blessing, and you don't get that all the time, and I guess that's what this camp has given me, and it's been really, really amazing.
Greatest blessing for me on camp has been working together with other young people who are like-minded, and just being an encouragement to each other and working in God's service and seeing other people being blessed by what we're doing. And it's been great to bond together, and we've had a great time and looking forward to future camps.
God's taught me how to be bold and just to be amongst such an amazing bunch of people. It's been really inspiring. And also God's really been teaching me the value of souls, and it's been such a blessing just to feel like you're cooperating with God, and when someone comes to the door, just to have your heart drawn out in earnest prayer for the person, that they'll accept the book because you know it could change their life, and just to be cooperating with God in that way, it's just been a real blessing. And I'm just so grateful, and this camp just really topped it off, and I'm just so glad. God is so good.
So one of my favourite things about camp was working together as a team, and also going canvassing. It was my first time canvassing, and I had some really great experiences, and just a real blessing to be a blessing to others. It's been really good also sharing our goals for this year and purposing to keep each other accountable so that we can all grow and learn together.
The best thing I enjoyed about camp was probably the food and the help bands, and I rate this camp about 10 out of 10. Took us about 10 hours to drive down, and I think it's really been a blessing for me.
I like Camp Fire because of all the campograms and people talking about their day, canvassing and help working.
If this camp wasn't on, they probably wouldn't have tried canvassing ever and realised how much they loved it. But if they didn't, before many of you came here, you'd say, oh, maybe not canvassing. That's really not for me. And that's exactly how Andy and I thought years ago when I was younger.
Yeah, I loved the canvassing. It was great.
Something that everyone can do if they learn the canvas, and if they have energy and enthusiasm and they're willing to serve, God will teach them how to canvas.
I enjoyed the last day. We got to witness to some people, and it wasn't so hot, splitting wood and everything. So yeah, I enjoyed that. Got to outreach to people.
Camp has been a huge blessing. Two of the biggest blessings have been just seeing the young people and the testimonies and stories that they've had going out in the community. The last Sabbath, that's yesterday afternoon, we did an afternoon testimony sharing time at the local church. Hearing people go up and just with so much enthusiasm, sharing how God had answered their prayers and given them wonderful experiences, and the help bands, helping people in the community and the canvassing, just made me realise that this camp is so worthwhile. Everyone, without exception as far as I've seen, have goals from leaving camp to carry forward serving God, to do more what they can in their neighbourhood, in their community, in service, whether it be help work or canvassing. And seeing those commitments and those goals being set makes me realise that the effects of this camp are going to be huge. It's like a ripple effect. You throw a rock in a lake and the effects just keep growing and growing and growing. And this camp is a bit like that rock that's been thrown in the lake, and it's caused a stir in the hearts of many young people. And I'm just so excited to see now how it's going to continue growing and continue spreading. And some of the young people are going to go back and start their own help bands in their neighbourhoods. I've heard them say that. And it's continue canvassing, and that's just so exciting. You've all had a really wonderful week, amen? And yet, where we stand now is a bit like where Joshua stood before he went into the Promised Land. It's this generation that is most likely going to usher in the second coming of Jesus. We are standing now on the very borders of the Promised Land. And this is the charge for us as young disciples as we leave camp, as we go back to our homes. as we seek to carry forward the mission, the calling that God has for us. Have not I commanded thee? Be strong and of a good courage. Be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed, for the Lord thy God is with thee wherever you go.